Hello Libra, welcome back to your monthly zodiac readings. This is Raisa here. I trust you guys had a wonderful bang up new beginning of this year because it sure has come in with some really potent energies that are promising new beginnings across the board for all of us. So get ready for some changes. First of all, I'd like to say happy Valentine's Day because we are moving into February a lot quicker than we expected, but here it is. Second of all, I'd like to thank you guys for all your likes, your shares, and your comments. I do appreciate it. If you guys would like a private reading with me, there's a link down there that says click here for more, and it takes you to all my little links. There's a Gmail address there, riseshealingarts11@gmail.com. If you drop me a line, we can hook up for a reading. Also, there's links that'll come up at the end on the video that take you to my blog. You can check out my services there. I am going to be extending my romance reading special for the month of February. So when the month ends, so does my special, but I thought I'd extend it through to February because it is the month of romance after all. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get to your reading, Libra. This reading will cover the energies for the sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign of Libra. So if you guys know what your rising sign and your moon sign is, you may want to listen to those videos as well because they'll give you some added information that you may need as you move through the month of February. But the energies that are showing here for your past is a lot of disruptive energy. You have the Hermit, which is someone that goes off by themselves to contemplate on what they truly want in their lives, because you have the Tower. So a lot of things have ended. House moves, relationships that ended, sometimes very drastically. And you're trying to figure out what exactly do you want in your life. You're trying to go within and soul search. What has worked for you in the past? What do you desire in a relationship, Libra? So you're going off by yourself and you're doing a lot of soul searching as to what exactly you want. You are a person that has a lot of talents, Libra. You have Venus that shines upon you as well. Venus is the planet of love and money. So you're very lucky when it comes to manifesting love. You're attractive. You're someone that can share. But it's hard to find a balance between you and another, because that is what you strive to achieve in this lifetime. You are the one with the scales. You are the one that is fair. But sometimes others don't see you in that light, Libra, because of your many talents, and perhaps it's difficult. Here's the Justice card. So balance, goodness, I swear I didn't see the cards there. They're not flipped up. You have the Justice card here. So bringing balance into your life as you move forward from all of these experiences from the past, the relationships that ended, the heartbreaks, not knowing exactly what you were looking for. Perhaps relationships in the past have been physical attractions, or maybe not enough of a spiritual connection along with your emotional or physical attraction to relationships. There has to be a marriage of all three in order for the relationships to work, because sometimes they fall apart because there isn't enough of that spiritual connection between you and the other person. So balancing what's fair in your life, balancing all areas of your life, looking at things from a different perspective and bringing in that perfect balance between you and another person. You need to balance your emotional life as well with your ego. Sometimes the ego gets in the way and we don't realize it. And it puts a lot of stress in relationships. So that perfect balance of ego and emotions helps as well. Libra, you may want to look at that and make sure that your ego isn't the one that's getting into the way of relationships, because you hang on to things that perhaps you should let go of. Perhaps you're too worried about manifesting finances, or you hang on to relationships that, dearly. You hang on to them too tightly, perhaps, and that kind of chokes the life out of them. So you have to be more balanced when it comes to the things that you hang on to, your finances, the things that you manifest into the physical. Because I know that Libras like to be surrounded by beautiful things, beautiful people, but you hang on to it too tightly, and then sometimes you'll lose the one that you love the most because of the way you hang on to the other things around in your life. They may seem like they're not important enough. Because here's a person that is very comfortable with the things that they have, and they hang on to it tightly. This is the card of the miser. Someone that hangs on to things, especially their finances, and it becomes everything that they worried about. So they don't worry about the partner as much as they do the other things that are surrounding them. And sometimes the partner is left out in the cold. So you need to remember that, Libra, as you move forward. You're getting the Two of Cups. So some of you are going to meet a significant lover. Some of you know who your significant partner is, and you'll be hunting them because it seems like it's coming for you. You're going to balance your life again because I think that you have finally realized what you want in your life, what brings you the most balance, what makes you happier, what is fair and just in your life. And you're very well financially situated, Libra. So now it's time for you to start drawing in your soulmate, start drawing in a person that is a lot like you, an affinity to your soul. Some of you may have already met this person. Some of you may already being in a relationship with your soulmate. Keep that in mind. Remember not to hang too tightly to the things that are around you and kind of ignore your soulmate, because that's not a good thing. Some of you may just or are going to meet someone that's of an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. That could become very significant, Libra. So keep that in mind as well. Or someone that brings you a lot of grounded energy, which you do need because you're constantly trying to balance your life out. But you need someone that helps ground you and make you feel stable. That way you can be more balanced, you know. But I think that some of you are about to meet someone that will bring that into your life. If you don't already know who this person is, you're going to meet someone new that does bring that grounded energy into your life, because really this oppressive energy from the past and not knowing what you want and the soul searching that you have done has brought some clarity into your mind of what you really truly desire in your life. You have had some relationships that fell through, but there's one that's going to be special. There's one that's different. There's one that's either coming, or you're already in a relationship with them, or you know who this soulmate is. And you will find them. For those of you that are single, you're going to be moving around looking for this person. Okay. If you're single, you're getting the Queen of Wands. So the person that you're looking for may either be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or you're going to be moving forward or hear messages from a person that's very fiery in nature, someone that's impulsive, you know, that does things on impulse. So be aware that that's coming, or you could be traveling to meet them, because the Knight of Wands is usually someone that travels to go to other places, and they travel and they bring energy, they bring messages. Now this person could be a Queen of Cups now. You could be moving towards finding that person that's a Queen of Cups. This person is someone that works on their emotions. They let their emotions guide them through life. They're very intuitive. They're very spiritual. It could happen during a full moon that you meet this person, or that you finally head out and talk to this person, because you're the one that's going to be traveling to meet this person, okay? She could be a fire sign, but very spiritual and intuitive, or it could be a water sign, and you move towards her to find her, Libra. She loves her family fiercely. She defends them fiercely. She lives probably dedicated to others and family. This person. This could be a mother figure as well. It could be a mother. Maybe you have a mother that will talk to you or give you advice when it comes to your romantic life. For those of you that are of the sign of Libra, there's a water sign that could give you some good advice, or maybe introduce you to someone new. That could be the case as well. This person is always looking into her cup, always looking into her intuition. She allows her emotions to rule her life as she moves forward. So she works with the moon a lot and with the phases of the moon. So the full moon is releasing energy. New moons are drawing energy in and putting your seeds, planting your seeds. So be aware that this person is extremely spiritual, the one that you are looking for, or the one that you may find. or an emotional person. For those of you that are in a relationship, you're getting the Prince of Coins. The Prince of Coins is the beginning, something that you need to study. There's something you need to learn about the person that you are with. This person, again, very intuitive. She tells stories. You're very interested in this person and the way that she speaks and the way that she tells her stories and her life experiences, and they keep you completely entertained. But you need to learn some things in order to continue to be with this person that you're with. There's something you two need to either learn about each other, or there's some new information that's coming in about this person. She may have a child, a grown child as well, that's going to school, or this new partner of yours, or someone that you are in a relationship with. So you're either starting a new field of learning, going back to school, one of you is, or maybe both of you decide you want to learn something and go back to school, or you're learning something about relationships. There's a lesson there that you're learning with this partner. And she is very, or he is very spiritual. They have their book of life here, and they read stories to the partner, and the partner really, really loves the entertainment that this person brings, and she or he keeps the other very entertained. But the other person is going to either learn something about you or start teaching you a lesson that you need to learn. So watch out for that, because something interesting is coming for you guys. Okay. For those of you that are in a relationship, God of conflict and resolution, you're being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. So if there's a disagreement or something that's going on in your relationship, they're telling you to just walk away from it, because in a day or so it'll be gone. And if you don't say anything, it'll keep you out of trouble. Just follow your intuitive guidance. And for those of you that are single and hoping to meet someone new, Angel of Soul Love, time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love, because however you take care of yourself or love yourself, this is how the other new person that's coming into your life is going to see you or be the same as you. So remember, we're all reflections of each other. So keep that in mind. Single relationship. Consult an expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. So if there's something that you need to learn, or something that you're trying to achieve in meeting new people, or maybe there's someone that you've seen and you don't know if they're single or not. Well, you need to contact someone. There's someone that knows them, or someone that you can talk to for advice as to how to better get to know them or talk to this new person, because they're a lot like you. They're akin to your soul, so you feel a connection to this person, but you don't know why. So you need to speak to someone else if there's questions that you need to ask before you actually talk to this person. If you are in a relationship, helpful people, someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. So there's helpful people that are around you if you're experiencing difficulties in whatever area of your life. There's other people that are willing to help or are there to help. They're already in place, so you don't have to look too far. So if it's advice that you need to ask, or help from others to get certain things done in your life so you can spend more time with your significant other, then do so, because there's people already in place that are willing to help. If you are single, surrender to negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So any negative thoughts that you have about yourself or others, or in general, you need to start releasing them to the universe. And don't think negatively about things. Only positive thoughts bring positive actions. For those of you that are in a relationship, surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within you and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easier. So the more peace that you bring into yourself, or you show others that you can achieve, the more peaceful your life is going to be altogether, because they're going to start seeing it, see how well you feel, how good you're acting, whatever. And they're going to start doing it too. Oh, wait a minute, let's meditate together, or whatever. They'll start finding times as well in their lives to bring in that peace, that inner peace, to try to find it, and then it reflects out. So it'll be a good thing all around, guys. Let me pull one more card for you, Libra, and then this reading will be concluded. Advice for Libra. Sorry. Sun sign. Libra, looks like you have multiple loves. You have multiple loves, Libra. There's always people around you that are attracted to you. So keep that in mind. There could be some indiscretion with you or some of the people around you. Be careful not to be indiscreet. If you have someone that you're interested in and then a bunch of other people all of a sudden become interested in you, make sure that you don't ruin a relationship that is good for you in the long run over something that could just be 5 minutes. There is a gift that's being given to you by the divine, so treat it as such. And on that note, I will leave you, Libra. Bye. Have a wonderful month. Talk to you next month.